And Lindsay Lohan's car crash mystery. Lindsay, who was traveling to the set of her new Lifetime movie Liz and Dick, made an unexpected trip to the hospital after her rented Porsche slammed into an 18-wheeler. But what happened after the wreck is sparking some big debate tonight. With me now in New York, Caduce, who is a friend of Lindsay's and also the host of Duets, ABC's new singing competition, and also in New York, Midwin Charles, who is a criminal defense attorney. Now, guys, let's run down what we know so far. First of all, Lindsay was driving on Pacific Coast Highway when she slammed into the back of the truck. She went to the hospital before returning to work, and now the driver of the 18-wheeler has apparently hired an attorney. Now, there were some reports of some sort of pink bag that was taken from the scene and that Lindsay's people asked the driver to settle the accident right there on the scene, but he declined. Now, Midwin, the question, does Lindsay now have anything to worry about?
Well, she might, if these allegations are true, right? I mean, we don't even know if that is the truth. But if she does, you'd have to ask yourself whether she was trying to bribe this person to lie, perhaps in a later dispute. As we all know, whenever you have a car accident, what naturally follows is a lawsuit. And so who's to say that she wasn't trying, or her people, rather, weren't trying to encourage this guy to lie in the future, should that be the case?
Now, Midwin, you're right. We don't have a lot of information, but Lindsay reportedly claimed that the brakes failed on the car. We reached out to her publicist to confirm that part of the story, but her rep only said that Lindsay was back at work filming her Lifetime movie. Now, the production company had reportedly provided car service to take her to and from work. And Caduce, look, I know you're buddies with Lindsay. I know she's your friend. So I got to ask you, why is she still driving herself around knowing her track record behind the wheel?
That's a great question, and I wish I could really answer it, but got to talk to Lindsay about that. Obviously, she felt compelled to drive herself, and it just seems like the whole thing is just adding up to not being funny anymore. I think at first when Lindsay was kind of getting derailed in her life, people were like, oh, you know, young girl going through a phase, but now it's just getting troublesome, and I'm really concerned about her myself.
Well, I want you to tell your friend that, because you're right, it's not funny anymore.